come here. The afraid of change, come here. Blowing holes in your subconscious, spin your mind to a world of love here. Will I feel a train, come here. The afraid of change, come here. Blowing holes in your subconscious, spin your mind to a world of love here. Oh, world of love here. I feel a train, come here. Afraid of change, come here. Blowing holes in your subconscious, spin your mind to a world of love here. Will I feel a train, come here. Afraid of change, come here. Blowing holes in your subconscious, spin your mind to a world of love here. Will I feel a train, come here. Afraid of change, come here. Blowing holes in your subconscious, spin your mind to a world of love here. Will I feel a train, come here. Afraid of change, come here. Blowing holes in your subconscious, spin your mind to a world of love here. World of love Well, I'm baking with my head against the glass. In a steel box, laughing at memories brought up from the past. But memories change, the feeling remains. I gotta get some good times stuck in my brain. I gotta go and get away from the shit of today to the one place that makes me feel okay. We gotta go to the valley. 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 Like a double creature feature that comes off the screen. The beast is alive cause he lived in a green zone. They're laughing to the people that come out to play. Are they devils, little children, or freaks on the stage? I see it in my head, I feel it in my veins. I gotta get some good times stuck in my brain. I gotta go and get away from the shit of today to the one place that makes me feel okay. Gotta go to the valley. myself a reason why I should get high on the life I live. No one really understands. No question, just reprimands are saying you shouldn't live your life this way. You can't sit around getting high all day. Well, it's a state of mind, and I think you'll find you truly love living as a waste of time. Hey you, I don't really care what you gotta say, gotta say. I'm gonna keep doing my thing every day. Well, every day, life's a mess and so am I. So who are you to criticize? Welcome to my state of mind. You truly love living as a waste of time. Well, I go out and seize today. Well, what did you do yesterday? Did you go out working 9 to 5, or did you go out and live your life to the fullest extent of your imagination? Or was it full of fear and hesitation? Have a look at what you're really doing. Oh, what are you truly pursuing? It's a state of mind, and I think you'll find you truly love living as a waste of time. Hey you, I don't really care what you gotta say, gotta say. I'm gonna keep doing my thing every day. Well, every day, life's a mess and so am I. So who are you to criticize? Welcome to my state of mind. You truly love living as a waste of time. I come on thinking about what I've done now, spinning my life all around the sun. Well, what if tomorrow was never to come? Well, I can tell you now about heaps of fun. Like to sympathize and empathize with what you're feeling. So sick and tired of what they've been dealing. You know it's never too late to let it all go and live life with meaning. Come over to the other side, it's not a game, it's just a ride. Put your hands up and let time go by. Stop living your life for yesterday, you can't get back the time you throw away. State of mind. Well, it's a state of mind. Well, it's a state of mind, and I think you'll find you truly love living as a waste of time. Hey you, I don't really care what you gotta say, gotta say. I'm gonna keep doing my thing every day. Well, every day, life's a mess and so am I. So who are you to criticize? Welcome to my state of mind. You truly love living as a waste of time. I'm awake at night. I'm awake, 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 I'm awake at night. Late one night I was all alone. I was sitting in my quiet home. I fell asleep and I had a dream about a woman I had never seen. She took my hand and she held me close. She said the words I need the most. She said, close your eyes, tell me what do you hear? I hear my pounding heart and the message is clear. I need to find myself, I need to get away. This is a message that I heard that day. Hey there you, out in the crowd. You might like it better if we turn it up loud. We burn like fire but we're cool like ice. This is the sound of paradise. Hey there you on the radio.
is going on, you absolute champions? Friday night, you know how we're doing it. Whoa, I've been looking forward to this one. Tonight, we're going to get their music going in the background firstly, because they have to be playing at all times during this chat, because we are looking so forward to seeing these, like a Jimna Rocks 2023. I was fortunate enough to catch them last year, and they were a feature in my video. They had that mad little cutscene with the lead singer Jack giving that little wave in the camera, and it cut out for the first night. It's amazing. I love it. It was my favourite shot of the whole fucking weekend. Oh, yes. But tonight, we got them on, and you have the chance tonight to win double pass to Jimna Rocks 2023. So you got to be in there, so hurry up. Come on, get in there, get in the chat, get some hype going, and we'll give them away later on when it comes down to question time for you guys to ask some questions. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Have you bought your Jimna Rocks ticket yet? Have you? Tonight's code for Jimna Rocks for your discount, if you haven't bought your ticket and you don't want to win the ticket and you just want to go and buy it, is Tripsitta 2023. That's Tripsitta in all capital letters, 2023. If you put that in the promo code, that'll give you $46 off your camping ticket and $120 for a 2-day weekend ticket. It's amazing value. Now, let's get into this. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to call them it. I'm going to call them the five apostles. The five apostles of psychedelic rock and roll in Australia at the moment. We have Jack, Jake, Andrew, Mitchell, and Brad. And I reckon that just rolled so well. How you going, lads?
Oh, good, doing all right.
That
was fantastic.
It's like the first intro, got the name right.
Yeah.
Props to Beer Buddy. Oh my god, we've been called TripAdvisor once.
That's man, guys. Congratulations on the new video that's just come out. Seriously, it is absolutely fantastic. You've put so much work into that, as usual. So much ideas. Like, what's been going on?
Fucking too much. Too much, man. We've been busy in the studio. So pretty much after Jimna last year, we pretty much hunkered down and just went a little bit introverted and went to like 3 different studios. We were filming behind the scenes everywhere. We were taking BTS cinematographers to the studio, to another studio, hanging out with ARIA winning producers and writing new songs. Recorded some new songs, which you guys are going to be hearing very, very soon, actually, which is very, very cool. Then, obviously getting ready for this year and this year for Jimna, and we're going to be doing a tour at the end of this year as well. We've been very, very, very busy. There's a lot of shit going on. Maybe all the shit that's going on, probably not even skimmed it. So yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, but we're busy bees.
Last time I remember chatting to you, Jack, I came away from that chat absolutely gobsmacked, because the amount of knowledge that you imparted on me that night was just absolutely, you can't buy that stuff, you just got to know people that can give you that stuff. It's a gift. You can't buy it. Well, you probably can, but I was gifted it. And man, you're leagues ahead of a lot of people.
Cheers, bro.
That I've seen in the scene. How?
We stress out
so,
all the fucking time. Sleep. Fun shit. All the healthy stuff.
Yeah, well, hey, it's the grind, as they say. But you've come out of this now. You're looking forward to Jimna. You were hanging out with award-winning ARIA producers. Go into a bit of that. Like, how did you manage to get? How are you rubbing shoulders with the best of the best?
Well, with the ARIA winning producer Stuart, we've Stuart. His name's Stuart. Yes, his name twice, which is still fucking weird to me. What a legend though. Shout out to Stewie. Good old Stuart. He's gonna hate us for saying that. He's a really cool guy. I've worked with him previously, so has Andy. We've done other band stuff with him before. This is the first time we've been to see him with Tripsitta. So he had a little bit of he came in and hung out with us for probably a couple of weeks, wasn't it? Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Sat in some sessions.
Yeah, sat in some sessions here at the studio and just listened to what we wanted to take to him. We gave him probably about 10 songs that we had been working on and things for him to choose from. And he came through with basically 3 out of the 10. He's like, these are the 3 that I want. These are the 3 that I want to do. That then turned into 2. because couldn't get the other one done in time. But yeah, we did those two, and they're all done now, and they're getting their music videos done at this very present, actually.
Wow.
So yeah.
That is awesome. And boy, the rest of you is like Jack, Andrew, Mitchell, and Brad. How was that experience like for the rest of you?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's gonna do something
It was good.
No, it was cool because it was also Jake and Mitchell. Brad and I have like worked with. You've worked with Stu before.
I hadn't actually.
Oh, there
No,
you
I
go.
had a really good time.
I've worked with Stu before, and Mitchell and Jake. I think it was the first recordings you guys got on in the new lineup.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
So it was really cool. So I was like some older kind of material, but the new boys on it, and getting to work with Stuart, and getting to work in that environment's like really different to how a lot of other people do it. So yeah, it was really cool as like a group. It was interesting. That was like one of the new gelling experiences for the new guys and us who've done kind of some stuff previously.
It was
But
a test
cool.
to see if we hated each other or not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
We're getting
quite clearly came out. Yeah, you came out the other side. And,
Made it 3 couples canceling. Made it 3 couples.
Getting the producer in, I think, really elevates the music.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Another perspective gives you ideas you never had, and you're like, this is fire.
Yeah.
oh,
That's what you get for being like an ARIA, you know,
Yeah.
winning producer. Like they come up with these just absolutely banging ideas, and they usually just come from your own ideas. They just kind of like meld it slightly, and you're like, oh fuck, that's so much better than anything I would have done ever in my whole life. And then they put it in there, and you're like, holy shit, this has transformed the song into something so magical. And by the end of it, you're just like, holy shit.
but I guess the
But these
benefit for
two,
people like
these two
him
ones
is
we've just-
Don't-
these two most recent singles we've just dropped, or about to drop, sorry, were done by Jono.
Jono Frown.
Jono Froud, and he's one of our good friends from a local place here in
Tomcat.
Brizzy called Tomcat. And he used to do our sound when we were doing freaking shows back in 2019.
2019, just before COVID.
Just before COVID, like
Oh.
just before COVID locked it all down. He was like our sound guy, and now he's doing a whole bunch of his own
Music. He's on tour with Reckless Coast.
Yeah, on tour with
At
Reckless
the
Coast.
moment, he's playing drums for that band. He also plays in another band. I think it's called
White Light Station. Yeah, yeah.
wow.
I think he's just an album.
Yeah.
Is he?
Is
I
he?
don't think so.
He's not on Rick.
Don't quote us on
No
that.
quotas on that. Jono's a lot of stuff. You know?
Goro's a busy man. He's a busy man. But yeah, anyway, he did Paradise and Dear Miss Tina. We thought those two songs would probably suit his style of producing, and he's done a fantastic job, as you can see with like Paradise, and you'll probably see later with Dear Miss Tina.
Oh,
We went a
will.
little bit. How do you describe Dear Miss Tina in one word, boys?
Layers.
Layers. Fucking layers. That's pretty much
Wow.
a lot of fucking shit going on in that
A lot
song.
of instruments in that song
Lot
we
of
don't
ins-
play.
Yeah, a lot of instruments that we do not play.
So you guys walking in with backing tracks now and stepping into that
pretty
realm and
much.
stuff like that. And
Actually, speaking on that,
Speaking
give
of
a
this,
shout out. We've got Didge, Djembe, and like a bunch of extra percussion on there. One of our good friends, Kieran Kuskov, played a lot of that stuff for us.
yeah,
He
Legend.
came in and he was the Didge player on our session for Dear Miss Tina.
Mhm.
nice.
And hopefully, we've been talking with Kieran, and he's going to be able to hopefully come out to a few festival shows, including Jimna.
Give you the full
So
experience.
we're going to have a couple of extra people here for us with Jimna to really make Jimna like a big event because we're closing out. So it should be really sick. So yeah, shout out to Kieran Kuskov for helping us do a bunch of the instruments.
He's a weapon.
He's weapon.
Yeah. What's Kieran's band? Kieran also plays in a new band called Seven of Scar,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool too. I'll give shout outs to everybody.
Shout outs.
Nah, that's good. Look, you guys are the best for that. You guys are so community based and you love helping people out and giving those shout outs and stuff like that. And I'm sure everyone's more than happy to help you guys out at the same time, which is the community that you guys have built around yourself just for being nice people. You know, like one thing that I'll never forget about Jimna is that when I rocked up there, Jack was one of the first people to introduce you. Like, I actually got to see him properly and stuff like that. He's like, man, go park over with all of us. We'll look after you. Go, go, go. And they looked after us. I had the best weekend. I had the greatest weekend. It was so
Fucking,
good.
shout out to anyone who's listening from the Tripsitta crew that's going to be there this year.
They're going to be
Shout
back.
That's a Johan. I know you're not coming this year, but
Johan,
we love
I miss
you.
bro.
We do, Johan. I hope you're well, man. We all hope you're well and can't wait to see you back. But a big shout out to MMK Promotions. Hey, how are you tonight, lovely?
what's going on, Karen?
Hi,
And-
Darren.
And Lani Creative,
Nice.
how you going? What's going on? Yes, we are kicking back tonight. So take us through Paradise. Now, I absolutely love that little live video that you guys done.
Yeah.
I love seeing stuff like that. That reminds me of it's probably really showing my age here, but back in the day they used to have this. It was like live at the chapel.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever remember that? You guys were probably real fucking young, but they used to do this thing. It was called Live at the Chapel, and it was basically what you guys did. They used to do it in this small church, and the acoustics in it were just on point.
Yeah.
And yeah, that just gave me that feel. It was so nostalgic, and the song is so hypnotic. Give us a bit of the. I have a feeling the Paradise and Dear Miss Tina, the upcoming track, are going to be very linked. Are the videos linked? Are the
Ooh. Maybe not the video. They're on the video. The videos are gonna fucking. You might not want to sit down for that. Video. You don't want to sit down for that one. You can't be standing when you watch that one. I would say Paradise is definitely. It's got like a very different approach to like songwriting than we've done previously.
100% it does.
Do you want to explain like what it's about?
So I guess Dear Miss Tina, when we did that was very much Jack and I as a collective working together. And Paradise was kind of a draft I had and brought in, and then Jack and I kind of came to and finished off.
Mm.
So the original idea for Paradise was just like the idea of like when the spirit of inspiration comes to you to make a decision, and like it's talking about from like a little autobiographical, like biographical kind of idea of like the decision to become a musician, like the decision to go like, oh, actually I'm going to go pursue that dream, or I'm going to go pursue that passion, and then like what was the moment that spurred that decision that you end up living for years and years and years. But I think the cool thing about the song, like when Jack helped come in and when we finished it off, was the idea is talking more about like how that moment of inspiration comes to all of us, and like that decision to like, what is that little voice in your head? What is that dream? What is that moment? What is the thing that clicks over that makes you go, no, I am going to do this. Like I am going to go and pursue that. And, the story unfolds. So ultimately, I think that's what the song's about. It tells the story of like a young musician going out to pursue that. But I think like at a greater distance, it talks about, something everyone can kind of relate to, like that idea to like have the courage or that moment to go
Chase your dreams is what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I
Chase your
love
dreams
that.
and run with it.
Well, it's no, but in all seriousness, it's great. It's a very inspirational thing because it could be the inspiration for someone to start a podcast like this, or just it's anything creative. Anything creative is out there, and it's doesn't have to be music, realistically. So that's great. The Paradise.
So I guess,
Continue. You guess what?
I guess it's always like as a songwriter, you've got to be economical with the words. So you've got to find a way to like, how do you define that, idea of like that moment of inspiration? And we kind of set along the idea of like, this is the sound of Paradise.
Oh.
This is it. And like, I think everything else and everything clever and everything we wanted to say, we've kind of left in the song.
Yeah.
It's so hypnotic. Your voice is so hypnotic on it. It's so different. It's so. What was the sort of inspiration to head down that path of that real? It's almost it's a very chesty. You know what I mean? It's
a bit different to what we normally do.
Yeah. The way
That's the thing I've heard from a lot of people who have like listened to it or like hit me up after. They're like, dude, this is completely different to like the last 3 tracks. And
Wait
like,
till you hear the next.
but then yeah. That's gonna be a theme of this year. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? You're gonna be like, where are they getting all these ideas from? And yeah, they came from places. But yeah, they're really, really good. A bit different. Paradise, we wanted to aim for, I don't know, we wanted something a bit more, a bit more fun and mature, maybe a bit more indie, a bit more modern. Moved away from that grunge, like garage rock vibe, which is like very like the Valley. But, we still love that shit. That stuff is still very us. And, we're writing a song at the moment that's pretty much right back in that alley again.
Yeah,
So,
good.
like, it's not something that we're gonna throw away.
No,
It's
never
something
should.
continue to add all these new elements in and make this unique Tripsitta sound. You could even say we're even kind of going towards like a King Gizzard kind of approach where it's
Yeah.
just we're just gonna do as much as we possibly can
Of whatever we
or
want.
whatever the fuck we want.
That is the biggest thing. You got to be unapologetic and not write for. Don't write for fans or a genre or anything like that. Write the music that you want to write,
Exactly.
and whatever it
exactly.
falls into, let the chips fall as they may.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the bottom line.
Spot on. Spot on.
DMT's very Jimna inspired too. Isn't
Sorry.
it? DMT has like roots in Jimna too, doesn't it? Like it's sort of a lot of inspiration for that came from that experience in the first year of Jimna.
Yeah. Well, like the new song that we're dropping at the end of this month at Jimna on our date that we're going to be there. It came from a festival experience. Well, the song started from a festival experience that we had at Caloundra Music Festival in 2017 as a different band called the Counterfeit Umbrellas. Which was like
that is just cringy as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, Raph, are you watching? Raph, are you watching? That's gonna go on the 2D song music like that. What was it? What was it? Say it again.
Maybe we won't call that out.
That's great. Yeah, we had a fantastic we did a performance. It was a fantastic performance, and it was more of like a sum up of that whole entire festival experience all in one. And we were just like, wow, we're finally living the dream. We're like performing. We're doing festivals. We're saying and doing what we said we would do 5 years ago.
Well, there's the link for you. Paradise is the dream, and DMT is the dream realized.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go.
Jimna is very like it's trippy as fuck. Just trippy as fuck.
Well,
just for starters.
The weird thing is, everyone's sort of like everyone's saying to you that the song is so different, like, but it's not.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's like it. You can hear the amount of work and effort that's gone into it. A lot of work and effort goes into everything that you guys do, but the progression as musicians more so. That learning period of that from those last three, having that break, playing all those shows, playing shows like Jimna, and now going into the studio with some big wigs and stuff like that, and it's different, but it's you, and it fits. It's still Tripsitta in every single way.
Cheers, bro. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah, Jimna is it's going to be definitely a curveball compared to all the other stuff, but it's gonna land. That's the thing. It's gonna land exactly where you want it to land, but you do need to sit down.
Okay. Well, we're starting to get some viewers in there. I can see you all in there, and you're being very quiet. The only reason why there might be a delay is because I'm actually looking at these beautiful people here, and I'm not really looking at the chat. But please get in there and put stuff in the chat, and I will get there eventually. Okay. We're gonna save Dear Miss Tina. I do have Dear Miss Tina. I do have it. I have it. I've got it on my hot. I got it. It's ready to go. It's ready to go. But we're not going to give it to you yet. We're going to wait till a bit later. What we will do now is we're going to watch Paradise, because the video clip is amazing. The shots are amazing. I love good video clips. I think good video clips are just
They can make a song.
They do 100%. I'm that MTV generation. I grew up when video clips were fucking mad. Really good. So
well,
let's get
MTV still do it. They just kind of like chill about it.
Just a bit diluted.
It's a bit
you know?
diluted now.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, what is it? The whole censorship thing is really coming to play.
That and my teen pregnancy.
Yeah.
Just stay up. Just stay up till 2 a.m. and watch Rage if you want the same vibe.
That's the. Okay, so the whole desert thing, like, dude, straight away you hit us with that. What? It reminded me of what is it? Wayne's World 2?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Number 2.
Yeah, number 2. Number two,
Yeah.
like just because obviously because it was Jim Morrison in the movie as well. You know what I mean? As soon as you woke up in the desert, I'm just like, okay, what have we got to get here?
What the fuck's going on? Yeah.
So
Pretty
where did your whole concept come from? The shots from the bedroom to like the desert start to the bedroom and.
Well, this is like what Andy was talking about. It was like we had this idea with Kai. Shout out to Kai Giovanni if you're watching, my bro. He directed and filmed pretty much the whole thing. We went out to Rainbow Beach and then we were at QUT for the second day, all the bedroom shots and all those other cool shots that you see.
Yeah.
And he pretty much just wanted to get as much as like the idea of the song from us and then put it on the screen as much as possible and then make it as close to what we were hoping. We had in a mind of like a desert, palm tree kind of vibe, and that's exactly where he landed it. Like we went out, he found like this really cool location at Rainbow Beach, the sand blow at Rainbow
Carlo
Beach.
sand blow. If anyone wants to go
Yeah,
there.
it's
It does not
fucking-
look like you were at a beach.
No,
Like the
no,
shots of that's what I'm talking about. The shots are that good.
He's nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. So
Did a
it does
great
look
job.
like we're in a desert. It fucking felt like a desert.
Except it was one shot with Mitchell, and this is hilarious. This like old couple had like a whole sand dune, whole beach to themselves, and they decided to walk right in front of the camera, all along, like they were getting in front of the shot. And
Jesus.
Mitchell's like the quietest one of the group.
It's
I've
getting
never seen
so
him even
bad.
get irate. He's like, the fuck are they doing? Fully flipped on us.
Get out of the
And we
fucking
were
shot! Get out of the shot!
He's like, you're fucking joking.
There's a whole beach.
Hey, I don't
and they
know
had
the
to
sand
walk
dune.
right in front of Jack as we're filming this shit. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was good. There was like, it wasn't like, filmed on like a phone or anything. It was a big, flashy camera.
Oh wow!
Big setup and, people everywhere, watching it and stuff
A
like
lot
that.
of tourists watching us.
Yeah, lots of tourists watching us play at the beach for a while,
Completely muted.
completely muted. All I could really hear was some drums. That's about it.
So there's an ending shot. There's an ending shot of us, and like Kai does like this big like 360 pan of us. And as we're playing, the only thing live there is the drums, right? And as we're there, there's a whole like sand dune of people like boogie boarding down dunes.
It's just
and stuff
watching.
that you can't see. And as we finish each take, we're like,
Oh.
yeah! Drums like in a sand bowl,
Yeah,
and we're just standing. It's been pretty fun.
it was fun. It was a fun day. It was a fun day. It was a
See,
really
it's
fun day.
experiences like that you can't get in anything else, man.
Nah.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like mucking around doing those music video clips and all that cool stuff. And being in a band is so much fun, and especially when you start taking it seriously and start doing like stuff like this, it's so much fun. Oh, there's
It is.
okay.
The beers afterwards were
That would have been
immaculate.
plush.
Oh, God. They were good.
Tell them about the tattoo.
Oh yeah, the tattoo got absolutely fried.
Tell them the tattoo.
It's fine. It looks great. It looks fantastic. I don't know if you can see it. It looks
The
super
mushy?
trippy.
Is it a
No, it's actually a
spaceship?
UFO.
It's a UFO. Oh
It's
man,
a UFO, and it's in red and blue, so it looks like it's like 3D.
that's nice.
You can't really see it, but it survived. It was fine. I moisturized as much as I possibly could. It survived, but it did look like a crispy pig skin at one point
Oh,
because it just got cooked. It got cooked in the sand, though.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And then all the sand rubbing up against it through the day on your shirt. And, oh,
And then that
oh,
sand
you obviously
on that
didn't
plate.
take your aftercare very seriously. There,
Yeah.
Jack. I love it. Like, and it's because this is what I thought when you announced Dear Miss Tina, and then you said like when you brought out this, and then you guys have been announcing Dear Miss Tina. I thought, oh, is this the lady? Is Dear Miss Tina the lady? That's what I thought. I thought, oh, this is going to be like a. That's where I go straight. Like I think too much into things. I have to like.
I like that. That's kind
my
of
wife
cool.
says I
I
have
like
too much
that.
trouble in my head.
That's some deep ass lore. That's some deep ass lore.
Yeah, no, I thought, oh, yeah.
That was totally.
I should have spoken to you afterwards. But yeah, I was like, I'll deep down, I guess I was hoping for like some big concept album or something like that. But this is great. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Just wait till the end. You're gonna feel it. It's gonna feel like it. It's gonna feel like it. It's gonna feel like by the end of it, you're gonna be like, holy fuck. You're gonna be breathing different. That's
Jack
what I
really
like.
likes. You can tell, you know. He's
Oh.
keen.
Well,
It's a good song. It's a good
Oh.
fucking song.
we're gonna listen to it later. We're gonna listen to it later, but we're gonna get into some Jimna questions because
Oh, yeah, they did really did change. Oh, yeah.
we're here for Jimna, guys.
Yeah.
So give us the full history of Tripsitta, where it stands now.
Fuck, from from day dot.
Yeah,
We have enough beer?
from day dot. I got.
Alright, so- All
It's a
right.
cold morning.
Cole. So I was in a band at the time called the Lighthearts with Andy. No, with Brad.
Ah.
With Brad.
There's many a moon ago.
Which was an evolution of another band, which I was with an Andy called the Counterfeit Umbrellas.
Yeah.
All right. And that was like you would not believe, like this, like
Different.
the difference in music that we made compared to this. So it was how it would say it's almost like pop folk.
Mumford and Sons.
Mumford and Sons.
Oh, yeah.
Is
Mumford-
that, is that time?
that time, you know, when everything was folk, and if it wasn't, fuck off. You know, pretty much what
Folk
it
or
was, right?
fuck off.
Yeah, folk or fuck off. Exactly that, right? Exactly right. So that's what it was. That's what
it
it was. It was during that time. I wasn't. It was getting to that point. Then I was like, you know, do I want to keep doing this kind of music forever? You know, do I want to keep doing this this folk pop stuff? It wasn't really giving me the same energy as it used to do. If that makes sense.
Yep.
So me and Andy had a sit down one day, and we started just writing a whole bunch of these really trippy, rocky psych songs, right, that we play now. So we started with that, and then we had a little jam with Brad, and we started playing some covers as well. We had like
Beatles.
some Beatles stuff across the universe.
CeeLo Green.
We had CeeLo Green, Crazy,
Wonder.
Stevie Wonder
Oh
stuff. Just
wow.
all in there with all our stuff. Kind of fit really, really well. We then got Tyler on board.
Yeah,
Tyler came in, he did some bass, and then Tyler left the band. Then we added Mitch and Jake.
No, Sludge.
Oh, Slide.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Slide.
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 Slide was in for a bit. Came in and helped us out.
For a couple of festivals. He's now out in a new band.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, we had Sludge on the other. We had Sludge on the other night with
Shout out, big love, homie.
Big love to Slide, my boy.
Yeah.
And then we got Jake in.
Then we got Jakey boy in.
That last June.
And now we're having chats with Kieran with the didge and percussion as well. So we may expand. And I've always wanted to have a keys player, so
Well, I believe that Kieran's always going to be our in-house sort of, you know,
didge player. Yeah.
Anything.
Are we going to
folky.
expand a lot more on the didgeridoo stuff?
Oh, we like it.
We'll
It's
see,
kind of cool.
really.
We'll see what he thinks. We'll see what he thinks.
That's
See
such
what-
a dynamic, and it's such an underrated instrument.
and it
and it-
fits so well. And the cool thing is what he has. It's still a didgeridoo, but it's called a didge horn.
Didgebone.
Didge bone. Sorry, my bad. So basically, you can change the pitch. So usually didgeridoos are set to a single key or a single note, right? And that can be an issue because you have to have, like, say, you know, if you got different songs,
One chord.
you'd
for a
have to
song.
have, you know, like you'd have to have different digits for different songs.
Yeah.
So basically, it kind of works like a trombone. You kind of slide it down to a different key.
Oh wow.
There's a great Australian hip hop band called Shaka. I might be getting the pronunciation of that wrong. And they use like didgebones quite extensively in like their kind of hip hop stuff. So shout out to them. If you're looking for like really cool use of that, their music's full of it, and that'd be like an awesome example. It's like a cool new instrument. As Jack was saying, it's a trombone meets didgeridoo. So it's really cool.
It can move mid-song, you know, whatever you need. It's really, really cool. So it's like a didge, but you can change pitch.
That's mad. That is so cool.
It's very fucking cool.
That is a
Very-
very, very good idea.
Even though, like, in the actual track,
In the track,
it's
a real ditch.
it's a real ditch. It's a real ditch. It's
It's
a
a
real
real
ditch.
wooden ditch, and
Yeah.
then live to accommodate songs, we use a didgebone.
Mate, you got to move with it. You got to, especially if the technology's there to do it. You just got to do it. I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a didgeridoo. That is so awesome. The actual fact that they managed to a one-stop shop Because I have been to the city before, and you have seen some of the street performers, and they've got like 5 set up there,
Yeah.
and they've got like got 5 on the floor, and yeah, you're just like, man, come on, there's got to be a simple way. There is.
Yeah, there it is. No, it's cool. We should hopefully have it at Jimna, and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
hopefully.
so good.
It'll be something different to like add to our mix, and it really changes the vibe of all the tracks that we do play. Like it really brings that, I don't know, almost like a primal energy to it. It feels very like tribal almost.
Yeah, especially where like the location where we are, the scenery around it. I mean, we
Oh,
know
it'll fit
I
right
know
Yeah, for sure.
Joshy Dreads.
It's gonna feel
Joshy
very
Dreads
bush
used one-
doofy. It feels very bush doofy. That's how I would say. It feels very bush doofy. It brings in that bush
Yeah.
doof element.
Yeah, yeah.
Really-
Especially you can do it though. I've seen it being done. Like didgeridoo with a bit of rave stuff. That
Yeah,
was what the street
it-
performer did. That was what, and he just had some really wicked beats going in the background. And he was just playing the didgeridoo over the top. It was very good. It was very good. How did we get in touch with MMK? So obviously it was last year that
No, before that,
yeah. So give us a history with Karen.
first time with Karen, I'm pretty sure I was having like a scroll on Facebook. I'm pretty sure just doing my normal business, scroll for Tripsitta. I think it was 2020. 2020, yeah. No, 2021.
Oh,
2021. Having a scroll, and I saw that there was a festival happening, and I was like, oh, there's some like really cool band, like local bands on this lineup. And I was like, oh, these guys, this is a really cool, thing. And I tagged the manager at the time, and I was like, hey, we should get on this next year. And I just tagged the manager. I was like, hey, we should get on this next year because it already had the lineup available. Literally, like maybe a day later, we got a message from Karen saying, hey, we have a spot. Do you guys want to fill it? And we were just like, yes.
Yeah.
it was
Yes.
interesting because that was also around the time. Was it Waste or was it Change that hit?
Change.
It was Change that hit number 1 in the rock chart.
Yeah,
So
Change
we-
just hit number 1.
We hit really high on the Triple J on Earth chart.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think number 1 in the rock chart. I think number 3.
Yeah, I think so. 3
on
overall.
it.
Yeah.
And during like that period of that, we picked up a couple of gigs, and we thought, yeah, this is kind of cool. And then yeah, we got the Jimna phone call from First Jimna.
It was crazy. I actually had my homie from the at my bottle shop that I go to. He's a good bloke, and he's actually like, oh, you got these guys on? I've heard of these guys.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh,
sick.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Hey,
bad.
the boys. Guy in the bottle shop fucking knows who we are. Let's
It's
go.
good to see we've hit our audience.
Yeah.
Like we've worked really hard to write tunes. Like we don't want to be in Kmart. We don't want to be in Coles.
We want to be in your.
We want to be in your local bong shop.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like I said, just write your music and let the chips fall as they may.
Exactly.
Oh, that's it. We're gonna be the Adele of the bong shop.
One day.
One
One day.
Oh,
Don't worry. One day. You can call. You be able to open up your own one. Just call it Tripsitta Bongs.
shit.
Great merch.
ideas.
Great
Hey,
merch.
hey,
Great
quick
merch.
pitch, merch idea. Would you buy a Tripsitta bong?
Yes.
For sure.
Oh,
Yes.
we might have
in
to-
Australia, they're water pourers. Thank you.
Yeah,
Would you
water
buy
pour.
Water pour. Yeah, I would buy a water pourer. I would buy a water
Oh.
pourer. Can I just say now that you put the idea in my head, I have to have one.
Oh,
Mate, as soon as we make them, yours.
do you
Sorted.
want it like a Gatorade bottle before it says Gatorade?
Oh no. All that plastic.
Needs to be
Yeah.
glassy. Needs to be glassy.
Have you? Well, did you see a bloke? There's an Aussie guy. He's actually made a living out of making glass bongs, and he made a glass Gatorade bottle.
Yeah.
Bong.
Gator Butte.
Yeah, Gator Butte. That's the guy. There you go.
Yeah.
Gator Butte.
Shout out Gator Butte.
Shout
I had
out
a
Gator
Travis
Butte.
with Mardi Gras last year. They're pretty cool.
Oh, there you go. Grant McKenzie said, "Oh, he needs a new one."
Oh, Grant, hey, boo. I
So
love you,
cool,
baby. You do need a new bong.
Hey, tie dye that gatto.
You could try cleaning it.
Try cleaning it. Oh, yuck. If it's that bad, I dare you to drink it.
Oh.
I don't know. Did you guys ever have that? Did you guys ever have that rule growing up?
Yeah.
No.
Did you ever have the
No.
mate? If you spill it, you drink it. If you spill it on my floor, you pick it up and you drink the rest,
You never
mate.
heard of that before?
I've heard of it, but why would you do it?
Because you
That
just
was enough.
you just spilt it on my carpet, and I'm going to be smelling it for the next 6 months.
You got to do it. How do I get my bond back?
I get my
The
balls.
band tee.
Oh, Grant, no, not the plastics, bro. Get off the plastics. Come on, dude. Come on.
Oh,
Treat yourself.
He's
You
got
gotta
he's
have
got,
some
he's got the
self-respect
plastic
as well.
Gato now. Oh,
plastic together. Hey, it's disposable.
plastic Gatorade bottle. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Recycling.
Upgrade, baby. Upgrade.
Yeah.
Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Just don't be
Great.
that jerk. Any kids out there? Oh, you kids, you shouldn't be washing anyway. Firstly, for any, don't be a jerk and cut the hose in the middle.
Yeah,
Work from the end.
You gotta cut the hose. Cut it from the end. I know a bloke who had to deal with that quite extensively. He had to eventually buy a hose to use as a dummy so that his nice hoses wouldn't get cut specifically in the middle.
Yeah, well, that was the same thing. Same thing happened out my way. A guy actually had a hose that he just used to leave out on his front lawn for the bong heads. He's just like, please don't touch my
Take
good
it.
hose. Here.
What a legend.
Oh,
You ever
Grant,
tried
you went through 2 glassies, man.
Bunnings,
Oh.
man. They're real.
Sorry, soldier. Sorry, you lost those 2 glassies, bro. Fuck. No, man. No, ain't nothing worse than somebody's bong breaking, man. Like, I've had some, yeah.
Sad day. Sad day. All porous. All porous.
Oil pourers.
Yeah, water pourers. Nothing worse when you break your water pourer.
Yeah.
What?
How are you gonna pour water?
Hold
How are
on,
you gonna pour
hold on.
Yeah.
Andy, tell them about the doll head.
The doll head.
No.
Oh.
Filth.
Are we allowed?
Are we allowed?
Yeah,
Feel
we're
like-
we're all out.
You know, I'm looking at my dad. I'm getting a no, a maybe, a hell no, and I think
Fuck
that's it. That's a split decision here.
You know what? We could save that one for Jimna. You can tell me
Okay,
that
yeah.
about Jimna.
If you want to hear that story, buy a ticket to Jimna.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
That's a great plug. That's a great plug there. If you want to hear that story about the doll head from Andrew, we can sit around the campfire, buy a ticket, and we'll hear this story.
It's a good story. It's a good story.
It's good. It's good.
It's
I-
good.
It's
It's
not
good.
safe.
So your manager managed just to get you on. So Karen came up, asked you on that bill, and now it's just history.
Pretty much. And then after that, it came to like the next year, and I remember hitting up Karen the following year and asking if she needed a hand with the festival. And pretty much ever since then, I've just been helping her with admin stuff and anything else she needs help with. Because running a festival by yourself is a pretty daunting experience. I can't imagine how she does it, but somehow she is just like the queen of all queens and just makes festivals happen. Just
Yeah,
There's
she's
the
a force
Peter.
to be reckoned with.
like a force of
She's-
nature.
She's a hard-working lady.
Hard-working lady indeed. Hard-working lady. But yeah, ever since then, I could not like. It's such a good festival. It's such an experience that people don't like normally get. You can't really get that. And I've never been to a festival like
BYO.
Jim. Yeah, it's
Right.
it's BYO for starters. It has its own bar as well.
Yeah.
You can literally mingle with the band, which is never allowed.
No.
Ever. Never will they allow you in any other festival to mingle with the bands. It's like they literally cut you off. They make sure that you are separated from everyone else. You can't have the bands with the normal fans. That's not possible. You can't do that. But it makes the festival. It changes the atmosphere. It feels like you're hanging out with the people that you love and the music that you love, and you get to meet them and have chats with them, ask them questions, have a drink with them, have some food with them, have a chill, listen to some music with them. Like whenever you ever had an experience at a festival that you're standing next to a musician that you adore, listening to other music.
I can chime in on this one, actually, I think.
Like when does that happen? How rare is that occurring?
I attended Jimna last year as a festival goer, and now I'm in the band.
That's so good, man. Now you're getting both sides. Now you
If
get,
that's the plug for buying Jimna tickets.
there you
You go to
go.
Jimna, you end up in a band.
You
There you
too
go.
could be me.
Well, no, but this is the big thing about it. It's a networking thing. Like if you are,
Oh yeah.
even if like you're a sound engineer or something like that, and you're willing to record someone on the cheap, it's a great way to go out there and find a band that you're willing to record to put your mark on. It's a great networking tool for other if you're not playing there to go and see other bands that you'd like to try and tee up shows with. It's something so special, and probably one of my favourite bits is right at the end of the night, everyone gets free run, and all the bands get together and all the fans get together around the bonfire, and it's just hell for leather of music and singing and amazing
I remember
vibes.
last year we were singing freaking just absolute bangers on an acoustic guitar for about 3 hours. I'm pretty sure everyone hated us, but I loved it. I was very happy then.
No, mate, but that's it. Like nobody cares. Everyone's there vibing.
It was a vibe. It was a very much a vibe.
Yeah.
And that's what happens every year. That's not just like 1 year off. That's like every year that we've been there, it's been exactly the same. It's been just this like such a cool experience. There's no festival that I've played or been to that is similar in any way.
It's still peace and love. It's still peace and love.
It feels very like almost like
Woodstocky.
like Woodstock.
Really
Yes.
But really small, like a
Yep.
small Woodstock. It feels like because you can live like
Not the 99. Not the 99.
not the 99. No, not that.
Not that one.
Pre.
We talking like the first three.
Yeah, first three. Very peace and love. Very communal. Like very, you can camp next to your favorite artist.
Yeah,
Like
I did.
when is that gonna? When is that gonna happen? Like when is that gonna fucking happen? Like ever? Like when does that happen?
Not, doesn't.
Doesn't happen. And Karen has like made that happen, which is just blows my mind.
Yeah, it's just got to get people need to. The weirdest, the worst part about it is I think when people see the price tag and they're like, what? But then you don't understand what you're getting with that. And that's the big thing.
It's
I
like a
mean,
massive
look, it's like at the end of the day, you can really make it a very cheap weekend other than the ticket if you're smart.
Oh
about
yeah.
it. It can be for your budget bunny or your dollar roller.
Yeah.
Like it can be either way.
For sure.
For sure. Whatever
And
you
not to
need.
mention, there's plenty of things there available for people. Like all your amenities are there. You
Yeah.
can have a shower there. There's
Food
food
trucks.
trucks if you want to go there. Like there's so many things actually provided at the site
Yeah.
that make it really like nice as camping compared to like people paid a whole lot of money to go sit in
Splendor.
fucking mud in the dark.
Splendor, you know? You know?
what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
With no bands, with no
you
music.
feel
Splendor in the cesspool.
What was that? $360? That's it.
Yeah.
More than that.
More than that, plus camping.
No,
Prices
and-
like literally camp in mud,
Yeah.
and then there was no bands for the first. Oh fuck,
Mate.
man, no.
Well, look for anyone out there, if you haven't gone to check out my Jimna experience from last year, I tried to give the full punters experience. Go check it out because I think it's a great video. You should think it's a great video and like it, like this one. And yeah, just get a ticket. Seriously, get a ticket. Go on to Eventbrite. Go on to Moshtix. Use the Tripsitta code, Tripsitta 2023, all one word, all capitals, and mate, $120 for the ticket. Not $140 or whatever else it is, mate. You'll get your $46 off. Great. $120 with there. Karen's put it in the comments for you all. Go and do that. Go and do that right now. Go and buy tickets.
Thanks, Karen. Good stuff.
You're a legend,
Also, like,
Karen.
clarify for people that are buying tickets, put the code in before you go to buy the ticket because the one that you'll pick doesn't appear until you put the code in. So
Yeah,
do that first
put the
at
code
the
in
bottom,
first.
and then you buy the ticket.
Yep.
Yes.
Hit the promo code. Hit that promo link first before you buy the ticket.
Yes, put the code in first, and then you're sweet. Then you're good.
What? See, I've had the experience. But that was last year. A year is a long time in the music industry. Let's face
It
it.
is.
A year is a decade in the music industry. What can we expect now from a Tripsitta set?
There's going to be some new songs that
Fresh
we've
tunes.
never played before, ever. Like fresh tracks that Jake and Mitch have been a part of in creating that we're going to play for the first time. So we're really excited to show those, obviously. There's going to be Kieran, obviously, is going to be there playing the Didge Bone. He's going to playing some djembe and
percussion.
extra percussion. It's gonna feel so different. Like the vibe is gonna elevate. It's going to go from that psych rock to more psychedelia 70s
Tripsitta experience.
Australian indigenous like magical vibes. It's gonna transform. It's gonna transform. It's gonna be very different. It's gonna be very,
I
very
can't
different.
wait because the experience I got last year was 10 out of 10.
Much appreciated.
In all serious, like, man, I love shows. Love going to shows. Love seeing shows. Man, turn that shit up to 11, 100% all the time, man. I want to rattle. I want to shit myself for the gig one day. I want that shit to hit so hard.
I think Jake can make that happen. I think Jake's got a nice little pedal for you that can do exactly that. Don't you worry.
I want to hit that. Brown note. Hit that brown note.
Trust me, you're gonna rattle. You're gonna rattle. Got a couple of cool new little
Because it was a big. The lights were going like. It matched you guys perfectly. I'm really interested to see what you guys bring to the table at this next show, especially now with the extra dynamic that you bring in and all the stuff that you learned over the last year.
There's a lot of new stuff, and just like the new songs that we've released, and like they're gonna even feel different. Like some people might recognize them from last year, but they're gonna feel so different.
They've been fleshed out.
Like they're just chunky. They've got chunky funk, sexy goodness.
Yeah.
Just
Six
big
to the
old
roof of your mouth.
Take
Yeah.
a hit from your water pour and come enjoy the set.
Yes. Everyone
And then run out.
Yeah.
everyone that should do that or willing to do that shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I have to say this.
There's a couple of tracks in there you should definitely be.
Mm-hmm.
You should be
Definitely.
vibing to. You should be definitely vibing to in the right. Can we expect any new merchandise for Jimna Rocks? I did see a post about that. But this is just one of my stock questions. What do we
Yes.
have we got like maybe a little teaser of what we can expect? Have you got a shirt line around that you can show us or design?
They're getting made at this very present. So we're
Ah.
Do you like
actually.
your beers cold?
Yeah, do you like your beers cold?
I do. I'm patient.
That's the main thing. So we've got, for anyone that buys one of our tickets, our VIP tickets, like through Mosh Ticks or even through us, if they want to hit us up, whatever you want to do, you get a free Tripsitta stubby cooler as well with your ticket. So,
That
no win.
there you go.
You've also
So if you go out, hold on. If you go out and get that ticket now, free Tripsitta stubby cooler. Stubby coolers are the best because they keep your beers cold. And I do like my beers cold.
The thing that you want. And we've also got some new stickers coming in and some new tees as well with our Tripsitta logo on there. So that's going to look cool. Plus some of the old merch from last year as well, which will be perfect. It'll be awesome.
Oh,
A whole bunch of new merch. It's going to be looking awesome at the merch tent. We bought ourselves a little square. So if you bring your card over, you can just swipe, tap away. Do
You
your
have
thing.
F boss.
We have SPOF now. You don't have to give us cash.
yes.
Tap away.
I'm gonna come home with a second mortgage and a divorce letter. Those are two things I'm coming home to, and a maxed out credit card. 3.
Perfect.
Oh, beautiful.
What a legend. That's how we want it.
That's
how
how
we
you know
roll.
you rock and roll.
That's how you roll and roll.
That's
that
it.
credit card.
That's it. Well, look. Anyway,
ice cold.
anyway, I can still try and support, outside of this, I will do, and I love, like I said, I love you guys. You guys have done such good work, and especially after COVID, it was like a beacon of shining light. You guys were such a beacon of positivity. It was like you and Johan were probably like, because it was right in the midst of it, and everything was down and depressed, and I just sort of started doing this, and you guys were like a beacon of shining light in a cruel world at that time. It was so good. It was so refreshing to see.
It was fun. It is fun. It was such a cool. It was such a cool vibe last year, and it's only going to be better this year. Like the lineup is just as good, if not better. There is such like amazing, talented bands and artists on the lineup, and it's going to feel. It's gonna be cool to have like those old bands back, the same bands that we've seen and loved for the last couple of years. And we've grown to love, and we're gonna have all these new, fresh bands coming in to like spice it up. It's gonna be magical.
And then they get to see the old stuff. Everyone gets to see the new stuff, and everyone has a mad time.
It's awesome. It's
This
fun.
next question is where we get to know all the band just a little bit better.
Mm.
Guys, what was the album or yeah, no, I'm going to stick with this question. I don't care how young you are. What was the album that shaped you into wanting to be a musician? What was that one where you heard it and you were just like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do forever.
Don't even.
We got
Brad's
first
got one.
Brad's
Brad's got one.
chime in.
Yeah,
Let's
I
let
got
Brad
you,
take the
Brad.
live for a moment.
I don't even have to think. The
What
blood
did-
sugar sex.
What was it? Speak up.
Blood sugar sex magic.
Nice. Blood, sugar, sex, magic. Very good. Very good,
I'd
Chili.
say-
Oh.
So it'd have to be a close tie for me between someone handed me a bootleg copy of Led Zeppelin's Mothership. So that's like all their greatest hits. As well as the White Stripes Elephant album, which recently just turned 20.
Yeah.
Which is
Wow.
an absolute ripper of an album.
That is solid. That is a solid album.
Yeah, those two combined pretty much got me over the edge of just like, okay, I'm gonna go pester mum till she gives me guitar lessons. Like,
Yes.
Mm,
Who's
Alright.
next?
Me, I reckon mine was. I reckon it was like I had just got my iPod. I was on a flight, and my dad said, "Chuck on this Cat Empire album." It was like one of their first or second albums, I'm pretty sure. And I just pumped the shit out of it for ages and ages and ages. I could not get enough of Chariot. I could not get enough of 145, and that just like molded this like little psychedelic ball of reggae-ness in me, and then it just grew like a little flower,
Oh.
and now it's here. That was me.
Mate, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, Mitchell, what do you got?
It's tough. Probably Master of Puppets, I think.
Hey, that was the first album that my dad gave me. Solid as fuck. Solid as
Dad's
fuck.
really-
Listened to that album so many times as like a 12-year-old. Still hits.
you can still see the edge. You can still see the edge in him. He's just he's quite the edgy fellow now.
Oh, I love it. I love it. There's a metalhead in disguise. There's always one. There's always one.
Our feed pics merch.
Oh fuck yeah!
Throw it up in the chat. The
Follow
feed
Feed
pics count
pics.
as merch.
Yeah, put that in the
we
chat.
need
Oh, you
to-
got pics as well.
Oh, we can.
We can
Shit,
we
baby.
can get some of those feed pics if you want.
I'm trying.
Yeah, yeah.
What-
I want a drumstick. I want a drumstick.
I think the two to wrap up the album question, the two I was into was Elephant by the White Stripes as well.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. And the other one was me and my friend, we learned to play just a shitload of Nirvana. So I'd
Yeah.
probably say like either Nevermind or like In Utero.
Oh,
So
wow.
learned, like half of the album,
Mhm.
like of both of them. So there was a small time when I was like 15 or 16 when it was the world's worst Nirvana cover.
Yes.
Uh,
Hey. Never forget, you'll always have Puddle of Mud.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That is the world's best Nirvana cover band.
Yeah.
Did you see that cover he did?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, did we?
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
it's stained in my brain.
It was a murder. It was a murder. It was a murder. Live.
Oh,
The greatest thing.
It was a snuff. It was literally a snuff film. That's how bad it was.
I think like this, it's one of those things though. Like if you do a bad performance, sometimes it gets like just crickets and everyone's nice. But there's something about a performance that's so bad you become a meme.
yeah.
Like you really gotta fucking screw the pooch for yourself just to become like a reference.
Yeah.
Like man,
Do
you
you remember that time in music where it was so shit that it became funny?
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be batting zero.
Yeah. Yeah. Just hang it up, change your name, and forget about yourself, man. Puddle of who?
Yeah.
It happens sometimes. It happens.
100%.
What are the
Sometimes.
bands that you guys at the moment think probably are the most under, or the bands that you're listening to at the moment that you think people should listen to? If you can give me local ones, that would be better.
Ah,
But if you want to give me some, everyone grabs their phone. First thing they do is check the Spotify.
I've got someone off my mind.
Bonsai Bay, they're a Brisbane band. They just released a new song called Curbside Sofa, and it actually hits so damn good. I used to work with the bassist Casey. Shout out to all of Bonsai Bay. They've always been a rad Brisbane band. They're on Spotify and they are just absolute weapons. All their songs hit so hard and they're so well composed.
Bonsai Bay.
Bonsai Bay.
Bonsai.
Bonsai. Bonsai.
Yeah, definitely give them a listen. Their stuff rocks.
Mad.
Yeah,
I honestly only listen to stuff that's like 20 years old or older.
That's all right.
Brad's got to sit forward and speak up. You hit really
Sit
hard,
forward,
but you
speak up, Brad,
talk
yeah.
really quiet.
Yeah,
I'm afraid I just don't have much to say. I don't listen to new stuff.
What do I know about ballpark? Something I don't know.
Oh no one's ever heard of ballpark music.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Ballpark music.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that? I'm on every. What is it? The RACQ ad?
Yeah. You'd like them if you like a lot of like 'cause their new album they dropped recently has got a fucking banger of a track on it called Manny, and it goes
Honestly, it's such a good
fucking
album.
good.
Oh,
So good.
that's
So
very good.
So good.
Amazing. But
No.
my own pet radio, I dig that just as much, even though a lot of people don't.
Yeah, nice.
What about you, Mitch?
Yeah, what do you got, man?
I've got two. There's two incredible local bands. One we've played with is
Yeah.
called Brat. They're like
Yeah,
a
they're fucking
punky,
rad.
kind of grungy band. They released an EP recently
This
that
goes
is
hard.
10 out of 10. It is so good. And there's another band called The Special Features, and they're pretty grungy as well. They're kind of like
Oh, that's that.
Nirvana-ish, but
What's that song they got that just
Amazing.
absolutely hits so hard? Like,
fucking all of them.
yeah, pretty much. Three-piece. The dude just rocks up, slaps down his pedalboard. There's nothing but one big, giant, full-size Big Muff on the ground, and
That's
all
it.
he uses. It's sick.
Oh, they're so good. They released a new
Fat
song
mouth.
as well called Holding On Up, and it is, it just hits. It's so good. Incredible song.
Banging. What
I'll
you
be
got?
checking them out.
What do you got?
Oh, what have I got? I've got. If you've never heard of like Belligerents before, Sydney band, fucking absolutely love them. They're
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
They
and
rock.
just they've got a lot of really nice psychedelic stuff that I really dig. And
I'm trying to
the
find
lead
Sydney
singer is
bands.
fucking
Thank you.
awesome. Another one is really good. It's called Winston Surfshirt. I've actually been.
Fan.
You love it?
Fan.
Yeah.
Fucking fan.
I've been. Someone has come up to me recently. I think it was like a couple of years ago when I had longer hair. They
Yeah.
were like, "Yo, are you Winston Surfshirt?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Didn't know anything about them. Didn't know, had no idea. And I thought they were like saying something about John Lennon or something like that. And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool."
He's never heard that one before.
They wanted to take a photo. I took a photo. I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." Probably thought I was Winston Surfshirt at the time. Went home the next day and checked it out, and I was like, "Oh, these guys slap. They're actually really fucking good."
They're fucking amazing. If anyone out there hasn't checked out Winston Surf Show, you should check out their cover of 21 Questions by 50 Cent. That shit hits.
That's a
That
good,
shit
yeah,
hits so hard. It is such a good cover. It's so different.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Okay, shout outs. One of the bigger bands I really love. I won't say anything because it's not locked in, but I do love this band.
Oh yeah.
I love them. They're called Bootleg Rascal.
Bootleg
They've
Rascal.
been doing the scene for forever. They've opened for Sticky Fingers a bunch of times. They're probably one of the bigger bands I love.
Got a fucking album named after them.
Oh, I do. I throw off them hard.
They are.
Apart from that, for more Brisbane-based bands and more local stuff, I really like Lucid Safari.
Yeah.
Miss
They're
Safari.
awesome. They're like super kind of Ocean Alley vibe. They've got a track called Lady to check out. That's awesome. On the punk side, I like Pucker Up.
Yeah,
They're a
they're cool.
three-piece fucking Brisbane punk band. They got hard.
Shout out
as
to Crush and Promotions.
Fuck.
Good shit.
Brixton Alley and White Light Station would also be another
Yeah.
two I'd throw on the list. I'll
Bangers.
stop there. I'm getting the list.
Too many
Names,
bands.
but,
Too many
like, there's a
names.
whole bunch of hot shit coming out of Brisbane right now. It's
No, well, this is what me and Raph were talking about last night. Like because Raph's back from the US now, and we just had a quick stream. It wasn't a quick stream. Fucking thing went for 4 hours.
Holy fuck.
And we talked about his US trip, and he was over there, man, just trying to sort of plug Australian bands and really trying to hit it over there because it's an untapped market over here. Like,
It is.
Hard to get across the dip.
It is.
yeah, well, the big thing is people don't like, mate, we don't like pop. Like, this is not what this show's about, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, I like pop, I do. I just love music, but these guys are the hard workers. Do you know what I mean? These guys are the workhorses. The bands like this are the real deal. Like, they put in the work. They've got the knowledge, the prowess, the connections to get so much done. Kanye and Bohemian Rhapsody. Ooh, that's a bad cover.
That is a bad cover.
So fucking bad.
Oh.
Bro, he makes the crowd sing all the high notes. It's terrible. It's horrible.
Oh.
Kanye, he's having a hard time.
Great. That was a good one. I forgot about that one. That was a good one.
Kanye, fuck that cover. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
And we're sorry in advance.
We're sorry in advance. And there's some fucking great memes on it where it's got fucking it's got the man, the myth, the legend, fucking Queen, what the fuck is the main guy?
Freddie
Freddie, Freddie,
Wow.
just Freddie fucking laughing his ass off. Obviously he's dead, but fucking laughing his ass off at fucking Kanye's version of that cover.
Dude.
Just holy shit.
Oh.
Holy shit, is it funny? Oh my god.
Dude.
I think there's a part he's like, Mama, just killed a man, pull the
Oh,
yeah, it's
you know,
any musician that watches that is just like the whole time
Yeah.
what it's watch in between us.
to be fair, like I like Kanye's first album. His first album was very good.
Yeah.
His first album was very good. Like you don't get to be Kanye and not have a good albums. Like
No.
facts.
But
You shouldn't have done that, Kanye. That was not.
bro, you should tell it to him now.
I just said it to the camera. I pointed my finger at everything.
Stop what you're doing. Just sit down.
Yeah.
Chill out for a little bit.
You've made your money. Buy a small house that you can manage, and just live.
Yeah. Dude's a smart man. Makes banger
He is.
tracks. Fuck,
He
he
is.
says some dumb shit.
Yeah. Well, and especially in the world that we're in today.
Yeah.
You're,
The Jump Street thing did it for me, man. The most recent shit is fuck. I was like, bro.
Shout out Jonah Hill. Seth Rogen's just sitting by the pool like, oh, I dodged a bullet.
yeah. Oh. Yeah,
Oh, boy.
you did that to yourself, bro. Your manager should have taken your fucking phone off you, G.
Yeah. Should have done many things.
Yeah.
About 6 months in the cycle would have done it.
And my last question for all of yous, for the Jimna Rocks questions is, what is your biggest takeaway from the Jimna Rocks experience? Like I guess what do you? It's weird because you guys have done it before, and I've asked a lot of people this question that have done it the first time. But I guess what are you hoping to sort of take away from it this year? Last year it was a big experience. Like, you had the crowd fucking eating out of your hand for that whole set, man. Like, that was an amazing set. Anyone that missed that, get a ticket, see it this year. It was amazing. It was
right there, Jake.
I
Jake
kissed
was
Jack
fucking-
on the mouth.
Jake was right here.
yeah.
Oh, we did?
kiss Jack.
Yeah, I'm the guy who kissed Jack on the mouth during the set.
Yeah, like, what are you hoping to take away from this year?
Well, if you kiss me on the mouth, you end up as a member of the band. Like, that's what happens.
There you
You
go.
kiss me on the mouth, you end up in the band. That's just how it works. It's just like a little pack or a genie pack. I would say for me, I want to take away. I'm really keen to show off the new sound. The new sound. It has changed quite a lot in the last year. I'm really keen to show off the new songs that we've recorded, especially like Dimas Tina. I'm really keen to show off Kieran's didge and his percussion. That whole it just elevates the whole thing.
Because we just give him pretty much free reign to go hard
Yeah.
on every track, and
And he does.
He
goes
just
full
does.
ham.
You
He
know,
goes
it's-
ham.
We've got just to interject, we've got a whole bunch of live shit
Mm.
with Kieran in there.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear the didge, you want to see the djembe, you want to
So
see
you've
what he
even thrown him in some of the old songs.
We've put
Yeah.
we've put him in. We put him in onto our live performance we've just released for Paradise,
Yeah, he's in there.
and maybe
Yeah.
as a bit of a teaser, all the new songs we
Have
might
him-
have some more live accompaniment.
Excellent.
Each one of
Excellent.
those content.
Hmm.
So we're gonna be able to check that out if you're interested.
Also, if you're freaking really digging our shit, we've got a fuck ton of behind the scenes stuff that's coming out this year. I'm talking like a lot, actual butt fuck tons of just everything that's been going on for like the last year, pretty much since the last Jimna. So it's like we're going to be releasing that out throughout the year and then constantly releasing more content after that. So if you can't get enough of the music, there's not enough stuff on social, there's not enough fucking stuff on YouTube, there's behind the scenes stuff for you to enjoy. So you get to see what we're like this. You get to see all the shenanigans. You get to see Andy say vibe too many times.
You get to see what Jack likes on his Subway
Yeah, you
sandwich.
see what I like on my Subway sandwich. You get to see what Andy loves about a Snickers bar.
It's the nuts.
Oh,
Nah,
not the
it's
nuts.
not what you think. It's not what you think.
We won't spoil it.
You won't
It's
spoil
close.
it, but it's close. You get it.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
I'll skip a jump from there.
I tried. I'm sorry. Just hold on. I'm so sorry about the delay tonight. I tried to fix it. It didn't work. My streaming thing's being an arsehole. I'm sorry about the delay.
No worries. It wasn't. I didn't even notice it. Didn't even notice it.
We're live. With
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you're in
We're not going to
it.
notice anything.
Yeah, fair. My bad. What are you going to take away from it, Andy? What are you keen for?
What are the rest of you boys hoping to take away from it?
The
Especially,
thing about Jimna is all the people you meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those festivals, and maybe Woodford may be an example of a festival with a similar kind of
Very
community
similar.
spirit.
Very similar.
But one of the big things, a lot of other festivals are very like commercial. So like you don't meet people, there's other people there, and you're just hanging around, and it's like just you're part of an audience. Whereas with Jimna, you get to meet people, you get to hang out. There's activities during the day as well, so you get to do things. And you actually do make friends and like meet new people, and that's always different each time you go. So that's probably the biggest takeaway from me: getting to meet a whole bunch of new people.
that's good. That's good.
I'd say for on my end,
Because you're a first timer, aren't you?
well, I'm
Second
a,
time.
I'm
Second
a first time. I'm a first time playing gymnast.
Yeah, that's what you're busting the Jimna cherry. You're busting your
Yeah.
Jimna playing cherry.
Yeah. So I'm keen. I'm keen to I'm keen to interact with the crowd. Really.
Yeah.
Like I'm just.
You're
gonna
hoping someone kisses you. aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping to really sort of just sort of pretty much walk on stage and just like hit as like I kind of just want it to be a blackout experience where you just sort of, you know, you just kind of put as much energy into it that you walk, you blink. But me, and it's gone. But for them, it was just an experience, you know.
Don't.
And all the stuff leading up to and before, you know, and after that. So it's just.
I'll give you a piece. I'll just give you one piece of advice. Just let that happen for the first 2 or 3 songs. Once you get into the mid set, absorb the energy around you, man, because it is. You don't want to forget it.
Oh, once the slow songs come in.
Yeah,
don't worry. I'll be.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't
good,
worry. I'll
good,
be
good.
feeling it.
Good.
Don't worry.
Just
No,
absorb it,
you
man.
You will
Because
be too.
like so many, like there were some really good shows where I don't remember them. A, because I was fucking pickled Rick. B, because it was that exact thing. Like you get so caught up in the moment, you blink and it's gone. And there are some ones that I really wish where I just took that time right in the middle of the set just to sort of take a step back.
Yeah.
And just absorb
Third
what
person,
like
yeah.
just what was going on around me.
Once that swollen pickle gets stomped on, everyone's gonna get transported. It's gonna be good. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah, you
Hey.
wait till we get to like that midpoint of the set where we bring out all these psychedelic, adventurous songs. You guys are gonna be like,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
very cool. And then we're just gonna fucking bring back the energy. You guys are gonna be like, oh fuck, the whole time. Yeah, it's good. It's good set. Good fucking set.
You're not gonna want to go to bed after that.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Good. Good.
Good.
I'll probably be sitting there on my
Now you
computer
need a
cutting
cigarette.
videos, but
You may need a cigarette. You may need a cigarette afterwards.
oh, one of those ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit. One of those ones. What about you, Mitch? What do you think?
I'm keen to be less terrified. Last year, I'd been in the band for like 3 months, and I think it was a second or third gig with the band, and I was shitting myself the entire time leading up to it. I had an incredible time.
He did great.
But
As an audience
I'm
member.
so keen to just absolutely smash the set and not have to be worried about being
Bad.
the newbie that's playing his third set with the band.
The pressure's off now, man. You set. You set.
Yeah, exactly.
Shifted to Kieran now.
Well, yeah, exactly. What about you, man? What do you got? Yell up nice and loud.
I think you kind of covered mine with the crowd thing, but to dovetail off Mitch, I mean, I don't get that nervous anymore. I've been doing this for a long time, but there's always that little bit of anxious energy you've got, and you get out there and you get into it, and it's sort of a feedback loop I get going with the crowd where everyone's having a good time. It pushes you to do more and more and more outrageous shit.
Yeah.
And by the end of the last song, I could not hit harder if I tried. Like, and everyone's having a great time. It's just a vibe.
It is. It is so
End of
good.
climbing shit. End of class. Well, that's how you see like bands. Like you see at the end of the set, there's like the lead singer or like the guitarist has like climbed the fucking platform.
They start throwing stuff
Starts
around.
throwing
Too
shit
much
around,
energy. They need to get
and
rid of
it's
it.
just energy just coming out of their hands and their fingertips, and the crowd just like.
Chino from the Deftones, man. Every time I've been to a Chino, like a Deftones set in Australia, that guy hustles up and down that stage. He jumped in the crowd at Big Day Out with a little boat, a little blow-up boat.
Yes.
Like, yeah, like that's the shit. Like, I'm metalhead. Like I love metal. I love music, but metal's my jam. Metal's my flow. Like, if I was gonna be a rock star, I'd be a heavy metal rock star. But yeah, like, who's next?
In Limp Bizkit for our set.
Yeah. Channel Limp Bizkit.
Specifically 99.
But not that one.
Not that one. No.
Level of hype. Not the level of damage.
Not the level of damage.
Yeah.
Exactly. No damage.
To be fair, though, when they came out and played that next Big Day Out, because I went to the one they played after that.
Yeah.
Wow. Blown away. Like, unbelievable. So, what they're talking about there is this tragedy that happened back in the Big Day Out many years ago. Limp Bizkit said they were never going to play Big Day Out after that. They eventually came out and played Big Day Out one more time. They actually brought out the parents of the girl on stage in Sydney, and they done a tribute to her and all that stuff. Like, they still, to this day, feel so bad about it that Limp Bizkit refused to play encores.
Oh, really?
Yep, last time I saw them at the Hordern Pavilion, I'll tell you a fucking story. So, just before my daughter was born, went to the Hordern Pavilion, saw Limp Bizkit. Now, they went to pull someone out the crowd for Faith. My ass hit the stage. I was about to get pulled up, and this drunk guy made it up before me. And couldn't do it. I was in the zone. I was ready for it. I was going to blow the Hordern off. I could have died the next day. I shouldn't say that because my daughter hadn't been born yet, but that's how we do it. But yeah, as soon as they finished their set, the lights went on, and they said, "We do not do fucking encores. Don't hang around. Go." They don't do them.
There you go.
I don't know if that's just here, but yeah, they just said, no encore. See ya. Bye.
I kind of respect that. With what happened. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Well, they don't need to. What are you really hanging around for? Like, one more song. Man, they've just played an hour set. Go home.
Go home.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Exactly.
I can't wait. We are on the countdown. We are officially on the countdown for Jimna Rocks. And Jack, Jack, what are you hoping? What are you hoping to take away?
I already said it. I'm ready. Like, I'm just really excited to like show off the new stuff.
Yeah.
Really to show off the new stuff and really like show off the new vibe, the new tracks, the new psychedelic vibe that's coming through. Like, this new song that's going to be coming out like the day before is so fucking different.
Speaking of the new song, do you reckon we should give the people out there a bit of a tasty of it?
Give them what they want.
Give them what they want. What do you reckon out there in chat land? Grant, do you want to hear this? Do you want to hear this new track? Shall we hear Miss Tina? Shall we at least hear a little bit of it? I don't want to give the whole lot away.
Give it whatever you want.
We should give
You
them a
gotta
taste.
do the. You gotta do the whole.
hog.
You gotta do
Oh,
the
all
whole.
right, all right. I'm gonna have to
But
get
you'll be quiet. You gotta be quiet. There's no. You can't.
I'm gonna get my other
interrupt.
headphone in.
It's
And you know what I'll do? Just for the people out there, I'll actually mute us.
Yeah, mute us.
Oh.
I'll mute us. I'll turn this thing up. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right here tonight.
Make sure you guys sit the fuck down. If you stand, sit down, please.
Oh, I got to download the audio file.
It's got to be high quality.
Wait, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, 6 seconds, 4 seconds. Alright. Alright. Oh, pause that. And we got to make it official. We got to like do a little ting for it. Yeah, give us a taste. Give us a taste. Yes, Miss Tina. Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Tonight, we're getting it. We're getting it off these beautiful people right there. These beautiful people on that screen. Give them a wave. Because now we are going to get Miss Tina. You are hearing it first. Before it's been released, these guys have been absolutely beautiful people and given it to me to give to you, to share to the world. Get with it, beer buddy. Leave me alone, Kaz.
I feel it all around me. My head is up inside the clouds, but I don't care. I try to breathe in slowly, but so much laughter fills the air. But you're not there, dear Miss Tina. You gotta believe her. I don't wanna come down. I wanna have fun now, dear Miss Tina. Have you seen her? I don't wanna come down. I wanna have fun now.
That was dudes.
Are we back? Are we back?
Are we live?
Yeah, we're back. We're live. I was cutting in between the two of us to get some of the reactions of when I was reacting and your reactions. Oh my god, guys!
That's funny as shit.
Wow, Jack, your highs in that. What the fuck?
I was squealing.
You knew when I heard it too, didn't you?
Yeah. We were
trying to pinpoint the
we can't hear the
moments.
song.
I know you can't hear the song, so you're trying to work it off by reaction.
And we could vibe. We're like, I reckon it's probably about here right now. And you're like, whoa! When that like these big moments come in, like the deeds come in, or the fucking like the bridge, and it comes down, it fucking builds back up again.
Dude, layers. When you guys said layers, Karen even said layers. Layers is an understatement. That thing is a journey. That thing. It's so beautiful that it sort of starts where it finishes.
Yeah.
But it ain't
You can
about.
lose it, man.
But
Start
like
where it
any,
finishes.
but like any good story, it's not the journey. Sorry, it's not the destination. It's the journey. The build up. I was expecting it to come in a lot earlier.
Yeah.
But when it hit properly. It hit well. Dude, what? As musicians, that is phenomenally fucking different. It is Tripsitta. 100% it is Tripsitta. Jack sounds fucking amazing in that song. All of you guys sound fucking amazing in that song. The didgeridoo just slid in there so well. It just...
There's a gong in there.
A fucking gong is a mandolin in that
Like-
motherfucker as well.
What? Dudes, what is coming up realistically? Okay, so you've got stuff you haven't played. What the fuck are we expecting from that? If this is what...
Hold on to
If
your
this is what
fucking-
you are producing now, what the... I get a ticket. Just get... Okay, you know what? Let's give someone an opportunity. Right now, after that, we got to fucking after that. Who wants some double passes? Let's get in this chat. Who wants a double pass? Who the fuck wants a double pass to Jimna Rocks? Just to go through some of the terms and conditions. This is just the tickets. This is not camping stuff. This is not your travel out there. This is literally the tickets to get into the venue. That being said, who the fuck wants them? Grant, really?
Yeah, thought of my boy.
He said next track needs more cowbell.
Fuck him, don't give it to him.
Yeah. He's banned.
Yeah, that's it.
Man.
As much as I love cowbell, no. So who wants it? Who wants it? Everyone obviously no. No.
Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it.
So come on, there's got to be a viewer out there right now. You just have to ask at this present moment in time what's up, and you'll fucking win the tickets.
You got them. Just take them.
You got them.
Take
Take
'em.
them. Look, they're right here.
Take 'em.
They're right here. $240 worth of value. 2 Jimna Rocks 2023 tickets. Who wants them? They're yours. Come up with a question. Put something in the chat. Dudes, who was that recorded with? Was that the one recorded with
That's
Swistu?
Jono.
Hunting Ground Studios.
Hunting Ground Studios.
Yeah. That was Jono.
Wow.
You nailed it, eh?
You nailed it, baby.
Who was the mixer?
Yeah.
Was it
Wow. Those tickets do come with the camping experience as well. So just not the gear. Oh, Grant. Is Grant, you're playing, aren't you?
No, Grant's not playing.
Guess what, Grant? You just got yourself 2 free fucking Jimna tickets, my dude.
Oh, yeah, baby.
There you go, Grant. Grant,
Look it up, man.
Grant, go over to Beer Buddy AU. I know who you are. Hit me up. Put your address down in my Facebook page, and I will send these out to you tomorrow.
What a legend.
You've got yourself some Jimna tickets, my friend. Very good. You get to experience it. And you know what? As a matter of fact, because you won those tickets too, I'll give you a sneaky interview on the day too.
Yeah. Give him an interview.
Judging by your chat, it's going to be pretty good.
Give him an interview.
I will.
I'm glad you like the song, my bro. I'm glad you like the song.
Dude, like it is an understatement. What you guys are bringing to the table at the moment is, and talked about it before. It's so familiar but so new. Do you know what I mean? And that and mate, Grant, cheers to you. Thank you for getting in the chat and having a good bit of banter. Love that shit. It means a lot. And enjoy those tickets, man. Seriously, we're gonna have a great time. Crack a couple of beers and other stuff.
Beers and other stuff.
Yes, beers and water pourers. Beer and water pourers. Good weekend.
Good weekend. Best weekend you can have.
But it's so they feel the mandolin, the dynamics, the whole thing. How
it is
how
a fucking like it's
how comfortable realistically being the type of band that you are and wanting to keep that real live sound.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of people that you are. You know, like I'm in that sort of same category. You know, if you can't sort of do it on stage at the time, I don't really want it in my tracks.
Yeah.
How hard was that to come to terms with that you're going to have to sort of do that now?
Well, the thing is, like, with, like, those extra layers, we've found ways, like, especially with having Kieran in the mix now, like, having him for, like, live shows and live performances, especially with the didge horn, it really brings those elements back in, especially with all the extra percussion he's got. He's got, like, chimes and all these fucking crazy things that he's going to bring, so it's kind of like, it's still going to feel very similar to that track. Like, the mandolin parts get done by other instrumentation now, but it still feels like it's there.
It's very recreatable in a lot of aspects.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't sound like it would be because there's just so much going on. But even when we play it here in like the studio, every time we finish, I'm just like, holy fuck.
Good.
I'm just like, holy shit. Like, I'm physically exhausted.
It's a belter.
And wow, I'm screaming, I'm yelling, and you put so much energy, the whole band puts so much energy into that song. Even though it's such a chill track, by the end of it, you're exhausted because it's just such an emotional journey. It's such a journey. And, like, it takes you somewhere, and it's just, it's magical. It's magical.
Man, it's such a big... It's... You all heard it out there, so I don't need to tell you. Like, you all fucking heard exactly the same thing I heard. The thing was fucking amazing. The caliber of musician that it's... Not just that, to actually have someone sort of take your idea and then go, let's do this, and make it into that.
Oh, he did good.
That is phenomenal. That producer is... I can understand why he won a fucking ARIA.
Different one.
Okay, different one.
That's Jono. Jono did the first two, which is Paradise and Dear Messina. And then the next two coming after these two are Stuart Stewart, which are the ARIA winning producing ones.
Gee.
So, yeah.
but he should win an ARIA.
Compliment to Jono.
But he should win an ARIA.
You want the dick vein?
I'm going. I'm ending the stream.
That'll make sense in 2 months.
Well, Grant, if Andy is there, if Andy's not there, you know what you can do with Andy? You got 2 tickets, my dude. Bring him. Make the interview cooked. You got 2 tickets, my dude.
Bring all the cool people.
Yeah. And if you're smart and you keep up with the next lot of streams, I'm doing another giveaway later on.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
No, you can't win twice, Grant. You can't. 2 tickets is enough.
Name, bro. Change the name.
2 tickets. Change your name on YouTube. I need a cigarette.
That's the way.
Dude, I just... It's literally rendered me speechless. See that... I can't explain how much it is you, but it's not you. Do you know what I mean? Like it.
Yeah.
You guys have found the perfect balance of managing to keep it Tripsitta and still have so much room to move.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the stuff that we haven't heard, and how many ideas did you take from those recordings and that production value and put that into writing your next lot of songs?
Oh yeah, it's already happening right now. Like there's some fucking
Don't you worry about that.
There's some fucking cool ones happening. There's some like really cool, like if you like Sticky Fingers, Ocean Alley, kind of stuff that are in the works at the moment. There's
Some funk.
some funky ones going on.
And then we've got a couple of garage rockers.
Garage
to,
rocks.
Get back to our roots.
Go back to our roots here, garage rock kind of vibe.
Yeah,
Go back to that
tunes,
valley kind of vibe again. If
I
you'd
love
like-
that
if you'd
song. That's a
stuff.
that's a weekly play.
Well, there you go. So it's gonna have a little bit for everybody. You know, we're not gonna try and stick to that one genre where it feels very tight, and we're just gonna keep reproducing the same A/B thing. We're just gonna keep creating as much as we possibly can and releasing as much as we possibly can with sick ass music videos, sick ass content, and then just repeat, rinse and repeat, non-stop. Keep making some absolute banger tunes, no matter what, just non-stop.
So what can we expect for the next video then? Roughly, don't give obviously too much away because like these guys are probably I will honestly say the smartest people with their marketing and their videos and stuff like that.
This music video that's coming up, for this one coming up.
Bit of paper.
We have definitely had an input. We've definitely had input in it. So even the ones coming up are the ones coming up after this one there's some fucking
stupid
there's
good
some
stuff in it.
stupidly amazing stuff and just very Tripsitta, getting back to our absolutely cooked mind views and just funny shit. Anyway, this one is very psychedelic. So anyone who has had a psychedelic experience, been to a festival, maybe had a
really funny tasting bit of paper, maybe.
yeah, maybe a funny cookie that they've ever had before. This one,
My last one was
very
a Felix the cat at a Soundwaves. I'll never forget
I
it.
had that cat shit.
Yeah, and I saw Gua straight after it.
Yeah. So
That was an
anyone who's
experience.
got any of you have had a festival experience with a whole bunch of friends? Any of you have had
Maybe gone foraging in the
going
cow
forward,
fields after it rains.
going foraging in the cow field. Anyone who's done any cool, fun things, anyone who's experienced life to the fullest, they're gonna really feel at home watching this. But I highly recommend that you sit down.
Oh man, I'm glad I was sitting down for the listening of the track. I can only imagine what the video.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to see the video. I'm scared.
We're
I'm
gonna make
scared.
it as tricky as the track.
We're gonna make it as trippy as the track. It's spot on, Andy. Spot on. As
Wow.
trippy as the track. As trippy as the track. Best words.
I'm scared. I'm scared and
You
intrigued.
should be. You should be.
Be excited, but
Be
also
excited.
scared.
Be scared. Be excited and be scared.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I really delve into the psychedelic rock realm very often. It's good. It's got to either be shown to me and it's got to capture me straight away, or
But the thing about psychedelic realm of music, it's so broad because it's just got elements of psychedelia in it. It's just got some part of the 70s. It's got some kind of trip. It's got some kind of journey in it. Like even when you listen to Dear Miss Tina, it is still very psychedelic. But it doesn't you can't for example, you can't blend it to say freaking Purple Rain.
no.
You
No.
can't. It doesn't make any sense. You
No.
can't
But it
you
still
can't
falls
blend-
into that solid rock realm.
Yeah, it still fits
It
into that.
doesn't just sit in that psychedelic area. It still sits
quite
very well in that
There's
rock
something
realm.
for everyone in that song.
Yeah, definitely. There's something for everybody. That's the main thing. I think that's a good thing about psych music. It's very broad, and there's
This
something
whole
for
band
everybody.
really is something for everyone.
Yeah. And like we said before, it's unapologetic. You're writing for yourselves. At the end of the day, if it gets received well, then that's a bonus.
Win-win, 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 baby, win-win.
It is a win-win. I know I probably shouldn't ask this, but after Jimna, what's going on?
Fucking heaps of shit.
Oh,
Heaps
boy.
more stuff. So we've got 2 more singles coming out this year. So we've got we can probably let you know what the singles are. I guess there's not really harm in that.
Titles?
Yeah, I can give you the titles. So the next single after Dear Miss Tina is called Free. So anyone who has come to our shows will recognize that name. They'll be like, oh, I swear to God, I've heard them play that live. We've never released the song, but we played it many times. We usually play it at the end of our set. It's like such a fucking like.
It's a fun one.
It's a fun one. It's a really, really fun one. It's a high energy song. It's got big balls. It's got big fat chode. It's just in your face, and you just cannot get away from it. And it's just funky as shit, and you don't want to leave. It's fucking awesome.
Big
It's good
fat
fun.
show that's
Good
in
fun.
my face and I can't get away from
Yeah.
it.
It's good fun. It's good. It's got
In
good
the best
vibe.
way.
Best way. It's just big energy,
It's a good
and
show.
Stuart has absolutely nailed it. This fucking absolutely nailed it. The music video for it is going to make you fall on the floor laughing. It's fucking hilarious. We came up with the idea outside eating fish and chips, way too much fish and chips, and we're like, let's do this. Let's do this idea, and we're like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. It's probably the most
Cooked.
whack thing you've ever will ever see for sure, and you'll love it. It's going to bring back memories of the Valley music video, if that makes sense. Just
Yeah.
absolute what the fuck I just witness.
I'm actually going to put that video clip on at the end of the stream for everyone.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
how good.
And Velvet Zen is going to a new place.
Oh, I'm keen for that.
Velvet Zen.
We're going back to that psychedelic place again. We're going back to that psychedelic trip. We're gonna take you on another journey again. And this one is just it's very different to Demas Tina, but in the same boat.
The other realm of psychedelic.
It's the other side of psychedelia. It's
Wow.
It's a heavy hitter.
it's a ballad. I would almost call it like a ballad. It's a ballad, but it doesn't feel like a ballad. There's this fucking sexy to God guitar solo in it that makes you want to
Then it's a ballad.
cry. It's just
If there's a sexy guitar solo in the middle of it, it's a ballad.
it's just
It's true.
it's huge. It's huge. We've got these cool vocals on it. We've
I
got
like the
Pierre and
bass
some-
in it.
got good bass.
I really like the bass in
Good
it.
bass in it. It's good
Mate,
hits.
at the end of the
It's-
day, the whole ensemble has to be on point. I mean,
Yeah,
Look.
that's a big one.
look,
Especially-
you drum and your bass, so the heart and soul of the band. Let's not skew. Transporting back to the
Rowdy
'60s, 100% Karen, 100%. These guys are bringing back when music was what a lot of people would say when music was music. It was the most pure thing in the world. There was none of this, you had to do it properly. You couldn't, there was no shortcuts. Or there were, but you had to pay for them. Or you had to be really good. Really, really, really good. But even then, not really any shortcuts now. You can't be, there's
There's a
auto-tune.
couple.
There's
There's a
auto-tune.
couple.
There's a
There's a
couple.
couple. We have a song exactly about that. We have a song coming out that's pretty fucking spot on about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's gonna be not this year, maybe next year, but yeah, it's fucking spot on about all the shortcuts that people get.
So how have you
Pretty
found, how have you found the music? How have you found the industry now after Jimna, after the spicy cough and all that?
It's
Bullshit.
definitely I would say matured. I would say it's gone more towards it's gone more digital. I would say live music is still a massive thing, and it probably will always be a massive thing, especially in
Yeah.
Brizzy. It's huge. It's massive. It's non-stop. My feed is just constantly of
Bands.
just bands, new bands I've never heard of, bands I have seen and loved for a long time. People doing tours. It's because people have been locked away for so long, and tours have been cancelled for basically 2 years. They've just we got all this fucking material, fucking get it out. So it's all this material that we missed out on for 2 years is now coming out. It's all this stuff. That's the same thing that's happening with us. We've got all this content and all this music that has been locked away for so long, and it's just coming out now. And that's the same thing that's happening with Velvet Zen. We've gone from this, awesome surf rock, trippy paradise song to this now Demas Tina, as you heard, this psychedelic journey through space and time. And then you're coming into Free, which is this big fucking massive energy ball, I would call it. And then you coming back to another massive ending to this journey, which is this profound masterpiece, which is just fucking, it's
I
just
love
fucking
it.
godlike, absolutely godlike. And
Getting shot
the
through a
music,
wormhole.
yeah, pretty much getting shot through a wormhole. Spot on, Jake. And the music video for it is getting done by one of our good friends, by Connor, and he is just absolutely legendary. He's come with this amazing idea about a couple, and it's gonna feel
gonna
very
hit.
Tame Impala. It's gonna feel, if you ever watched the Tame Impala music video, you're gonna feel at home.
Wow. Now I have to ask. You guys are offering the very psychedelic experience, and I very much appreciate it. Are we going to get an album? Maybe.
We've been thinking about it. We have actually been
Because
thinking about it.
my
We've been thinking about
thing is, every great psychedelic rock band has brought out the psychedelic rock experience album.
Well, we've literally got enough tracks coming out at the moment. Like, with the way that we're making songs at this current way, like this current speed of how we're writing songs and making them at the moment, there will probably be maybe 3 or 4 albums.
Wow.
There's like, they're coming out very, very quickly, very, very quickly.
You
If we
guys should
keep
go
up
off the
this-
go. You guys should go off the whole John Lennon theory then.
What's that?
It's how do you write so many great songs? And he goes, you should hear the ones that didn't make it on the album.
Yeah, there's a couple of those. There's a couple of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god.
if you got, no, and this is nothing. This is look. If you guys are in that flow of pumping out songs like they're just wildfire and just throwing them down, pick your favorites, save the rest for parts for songs that you're stuck with.
Yeah, we've got some of those. We've got some fucking absolute bangers that we absolutely love, and we want to pick apart, because there's parts we don't like, and there's parts that we just fucking love so much. We're just gonna grab it and shove it in another
Yeah,
song.
good.
Too good to leave out.
Good.
There's one that we haven't recorded yet called Melt Together, and Mitch has got this fucking just godlike build up in it, and it's just so good. So good. It gets me so G'd up every time I hear him play it, and I'm just like, it's like, feels like, you know, the start of an anime sequence, you know. Anime.
I do. I love anime.
Like, you know, Super Saiyan mode, just like, it's about to go down.
Yes.
That's what it feels like.
Well,
And then just, it slaps.
guys, I'm so looking forward. And Grant, congratulations on your double pass, my homie. Make sure you hit me up on Facebook. I'll send them out tomorrow. As soon as you give me your address, man, they're out of here. They're out of here. As soon as I get the post office first thing in the morning. Do it. Hit me up. Guys, we're going to start wrapping this up.
Yeah. Easy.
I have one last question that I'd like to ask everyone. All right? So, I want you to picture this. I'm a little 16-year-old. I've got a full head of hair. And I'm young, and I've come up to the Tripsitta boys, and I'm like, boys, I want to start a band. What's the best bit of advice you can give me to help me move forward in a nice, progressive motion?
Do not give a fucking fuck about what anybody thinks of your music, or what even you think of your music.
Have fun.
Just
Fuck's sake.
fucking
Just
have
do it.
fun and do it.
Yeah.
Just fucking get
Just
it
do
out
it.
there.
Nike,
Just fucking
do it. Do it.
Don't worry about what the fuck is going on around you, what other banging music people are releasing. Don't worry about what they think of your music, or what Triple J thinks of your music, or what any radio station thinks of your music, or any producer or anyone says to you. If they tell you it's shit, just tell them to go fuck themselves. Make whatever the fuck you want and do it the way you want to do it. Because I promise you, if you like it, other people will love it.
Oh, I
So-
love that.
Yeah.
That's a mic drop. That's definitely a mic drop. That's definitely, guys, give everyone a wave. Thank you so much. I can't believe we had the whole band on tonight. It's so good.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having
Thanks,
us, man.
man.
Mate, like I
Appreciate it.
said, the five apostles of the psychedelic rock scene in the Brisbane scene at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, because I'm me and my opinion probably only matters to me, so it doesn't fucking matter. Like who you want, but Jack, Jake, Andrew, Mitchell, Brad, you guys have been absolute sports tonight. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your night on your Friday to come and speak to this old bloke. I can't wait to see you guys. I can't after hearing that Miss Tina track, which I'm now going to listen to on repeat, and
Use and abuse.
You're lucky
I'm-
you got the advanced copy.
You got the
yeah,
advanced copy.
hey, lurks and perks of the job. I'm gonna fucking take it. I'm gonna fucking take it.
Hit it with that all pourer for a couple of times, and I reckon.
Oh man, the first thing I'm
guys,
doing as
wait.
soon as this stream ends, my earphones are like I've got little like AirPods in here. It's going
Yeah.
straight through these JBLs and it's going on 11. Like I'm gonna max out. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
My
buddy.
ears are gonna be ringing after this shit. Seriously.
When we first heard the track, the master track back, we all jumped in my Mazda 2. We all jumped in, crammed in, right? We had maxed out on the speakers, and we sat there in the dark.
No one said
No
a
one
word.
said a single thing. This song ended.
Not a minute of silence.
A lot of middle of silence. Then all of a sudden, someone said, "Fuck." That's pretty much what it was. It was a good time.
Oh, well, generally that's what happens after you have a good time at the boudoir.
Yeah. Good track. Enjoy. Have fun.
Just don't
Oh,
share
well.
it to anyone else
Oh,
before
well.
it comes out.
Oh, well.
Yeah, don't share it. Don't share it. to anyone.
Everybody, that was such a good stream tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. We are going to leave you with, still to this day, my favorite song, my favorite video clip. Actually, I lie. Miss Tina is now my favorite song.
Hell yeah.
But we're gonna leave you with this tonight. We're gonna chuck on The Valley, where to me it all started from. You know.
Dude, war and COVID.
Wow. Look, for anyone that doesn't know out there, this video, I still talk about this video regularly on stream because of the amount of thought that went into it and how adversity created good ideas. And that's literally what it was. So for anyone that doesn't know out there, this video clip was filmed during the midst of COVID, and they had so much planned for this video clip, and then COVID happened. And instead of bitching out and saying, "Oh, we're not gonna do it," oh fuck, they adapted, and they brought out one of the funniest fucking videos and one of the most well thought out videos I've ever fucking seen in my life. It is an absolute banger. We're gonna leave you with this, everybody. This is The Valley by Tripsitta. Please enjoy. Please go like and subscribe. Not to me, to them. To them. Go check out their socials. Go check out their YouTube. Just go check out everything they had to offer. And you know what you should do? You should show your nan, because your nan will fucking love this shit, because it's right in her space, but it's in your space too. It caters to old and it caters to new, and everything in between. Go. We're gonna leave you with this track. Have a great night, and I'm gonna sign you off with this, guys. We're out of it. We're free. Go out, listen to shows, go create, go start a band, write music, start a podcast, do something. You should dance like no one's watching, sing like no one's listening, and love like it's the last fucking day on this planet, because you deserve it, and everyone around you deserves your love. Go enjoy yourself, go find a new band, and be fucking excellent to each other. We're going to leave you with this Tripsitta song. I'm going to mute everyone. Have a good night, everyone. I love yous all. Guys, give everyone one last wave. Yeah, you guys are legends. Take it easy, y'all. Love yous all so much. See you at Jimna. They can't hear you. Video's going. We are good. I can't end the stream yet, but we will.
some good times stuck in my brain. I gotta go and get away from the shit today to the one place that makes me feel okay. We're gonna go to the valley. We're gonna go to the valley. We're gonna go to the valley. We gotta go to the valley. As the light comes up and the people come down, the night fades away and so does the crowd. Back to the last for the end of the week where they're playing back memories of time on the street. But memories fade, the fear that remains. I gotta get some good times stuck in my brain. I gotta go and get away from the shit of today to the one place that makes me feel okay. We gotta go to the valley. We gotta go to the valley. We gotta go to the valley. We gotta go to the valley, gotta go to the valley. We gotta go to the valley. We gotta go to the valley. We gotta go to the valley.
Interesting, okay? As we're coming back, we drive past an RBT. This is a real RBT, and I am as stoned to the bone as a man can be, and I'm under the illusion if you ask for a fucking breathalyzer, they can't drug test you. So it turns out that's false. But anyway, so the cop's like, how many you had tonight? I'm like, I've had 2 beers, dude. 2 beers. And he's like, what the fuck? Alright, so he tests me, and I am like as stoned as